What is discipline? Discipline is when you do something you don't want to do right now. Pornography, or in other words, porn addiction, is the same case. It's about discipline. It's about realizing that this is not something you necessarily need to do. You don't need this, then why would you do that? Because you're addicted. You are. And I was too. That's why am I recording these videos. Because I teach in accordance to my current experience. So you don't have to do the same mistakes as I did too. And believe it or not, I've made a lot of them. I've made a lot of mistakes. So keep it in your mind. I think, or I mentioned, it's the best way to teach someone. When you put yourself through something, you experiment on yourself, then according to what happens, you teach. According to results, you teach others. So, let's get back to the topic. Why would you want to continue in doing this stuff day after day? Because you're addicted. And it's not easy to just quit, to move on. I know that. And I'm gonna give you some tips or a direction to follow. You gotta be disciplined, as I mentioned at the beginning of the video. You gotta be fucking disciplined to do something you don't want to do in a current moment, which is not to touch yourself down there, to skip this stuff, to skip this routine. You're addicted, and I guess many of us did touch ourselves down there in the current moment, current time, current situation, current surrounding. Maybe it's late at night, after work, and you lay down to your bed, exhausted, and you decide to make yourself exhausted more. Feel like an absolute shit. Or it may be in the morning, early in the morning, as we mentioned. Or it eventually it could be after school. Immediately when you arrive home, you lock yourself inside your room and you do that. Day after day, every single day. Why? Because you're addicted. And it's all about discipline. Yeah. You gotta force yourself to overcome this lust, this feeling of need to relapse, to masturbate. Imagine you have a girlfriend. What would she say on that? What would she tell you if she would realize that her boyfriend is fucking porn addict, looking at pornography behind her back, getting aroused by some girl who don't even know he exists? How fucked does it sound? What worked for me is I would say simple, but it's not simple. It's hard. I would, when the lust will come, I would take a deep breath through my nose. Inhale and exhale. I would repeat it multiple times. I'm talking about minutes. 5 minutes at least. Just like this. In the mental training. Because during this exercise, try to not think about anything. Focus on your breath, and only on your breath. Clear your mind. There are no thoughts. Just try it out right now and see what happens. It's hard, isn't it? It's hard to not focus on anything. Why? Because your brain is overstimulated. My brain was overstimulated too. It's hard for the first time, but repetition makes perfection. Remember that. When you do something more and more, it becomes basically a habit. It won't be hard anymore after a few times. Train this exercise on a regular basis. I don't know, maybe do it twice a day, once a day, or once every day, but do it. It really helps. You will, I imagine you will see results. You gotta do things you don't want to do, because they are hard. This is a discipline. It's not for everyone. Depends on how much do you want it, how much you want to heal your mind, how much do you want to heal your body. It's all about you, so make it happen.